when you walk. That's all I know. I don't know the Liverpool anthem theme. I remember Robbie Fowler, but poof. Right, before I start talking about Liverpool and piss off Pearson, Caspar and Adam, I've got no interest in football whatsoever. Right, so this review is for 51st State, also known as Formula 51. Now, back in the days of Empire and Total Film, when you used to get them, Formula 51 was advertised, and at the time, Robert Carlyle, Bob, Bob, I'll get why he's called Bob in a minute, Robert Carlyle, back end of Trainspotting the Full Monty, is one of them actors who has broke America. I mean, he's spent a lot of time in Stargate and stuff like that. But again, he's one of these actors, unlike, say for example, no disrespect to Danny Dyer. Danny Dyer had a massive film thing, and yes, he took the turn for the best and ended up in EastEnders, fair play to him. But some English actors don't seem to get across the water. Enter Samuel L. Jackson, coming off the back end of Pulp Fiction and all sorts of stuff, including like Long Kiss Goodnight. Throw them in a film directed by Ronnie Yu, who would go on to direct The Bride of Chucky, and the controversial for him directing it, because he hadn't seen either, Freddy vs. Jason. Yes, came in, never seen Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. Perfect. Because at the end of the day, he's making a film for an international audience. Yes, the die-hard fans may not be happy, but this isn't about that. Right, so 51st State. Gets a lot of hate because it's out on Blu-ray. It's by 101 Films. Okay, not changed the cover, that's classic cover. Again, the Formula 51 had them like back to back. Inside, double discs, 18 rated. And a lot of people kick off because all they've done is apparently, thanks to Hurricane Rain, is upscale it. It's just the DVD, don't worry about it. Yeah, just upscale it and just slap it on the same discs as well. I mean, fuck me, that's who would read that, Jesus. No extra features at all. Not even a fucking chapter selection. I started watching this the other night, fell asleep, put it back on last night to finish it. Fucking couldn't even fucking wait for all the fucking intros. Now I fucking skip fucking forward. I didn't think it looked too bad. Now it's got the who's who of when it was made. You've got Sean Perdreet in there. Fuck. So Sean Perdreet signed me Event Horizon. That fucking Laserdisc. It actually fell off in the middle of the night, and I've actually burnt the frame now, so I need to reframe it. But Sean Perdreet, awesome guy. Sean Perdreet's in there. He's recognisable. There's a lot of people recognisable from the eras of like Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch. Some of the people got the first breakout roles in there. Ricky Tomlinson's in there from the Royal Family. Meatloaf is the Lizard. Bring the head of Mavis Davis chick. She's in there as well. It's got a fresh, fast beat. You know what I mean? It's got that Hong Kong style cinema brought into the English. Fucking fueled by fucking Samuel L. Jackson, who basically plays a guy who basically just fucking graduated with honours and all this kinds of stuff, and on his way to Big Meb, stolen off his fucking tits, gets pulled over, copper writes him up. 70s is all the man. He might have said the 60s, but I'm sure he says the 70s. Sam Jackson then spends most of his time, gets his hair braided, wears a kilt, not really explained why, but why not? What the fuck? And comes over to Britain, fucks off the guy called the Lizard, played by Meatloaf, who Meatloaf fucking nails this performance. And basically he's looking to sell his Formula 51, a drug that is meant to be the ultimate tits. And again, set in the 90s, so again you get like sort of going in the 90s, early 2000s, so you've got, it's not Zombie, but there's a couple of them anthems like not even Derivium, but stuff like that from that era. Big fucking nightclub, fucking industrial raves going on there. The ends of the Resurrection era of the MC Techno tease. It was that era of like the late 90s into the 2000s. I know what I'm talking about. Fucking no one knows about. Anyway, chuck in Bob Carlyle, who I've got to work with before and is absolutely fucking a mint guy. Like seriously, he's just so down to the ground. He's just like, yeah, whatever, go to the Irish bar. Like what? Like no security? No, whatever. Worked with Robert Carlyle on the tournament, well, maybe 5-6 years after this. Really cool guy. And I've also met Sean Perdreet. Fucking it's not there. Oh fuck man, fucking Event Horizon's not there. Awesome guy. So again, it's got the who's who of British actors in it and stuff. So the Stooge, who's played by Robert Carlyle, is basically has to pick Samuel Jackson up. There's a misidentity of what's going on, so accidentally the chemist gets killed, so they need another chemist. Robert Carlyle's, who's called Felix. His girlfriend is also a hitman, of course she is, and she's after Samuel Jackson. It's all this like who's crossing over, and it all comes up towards the football game, Manchester United versus Liverpool, and he must have a ticket for it, so that's the idea. Meanwhile, Samuel Jackson's got like fucking Fruity Pebbles in his bag, flicking out the ecstasy at a rave. Fucking F-bombs to fucking this movie. There's even fucking crazy football riots where Robert Carlyle walks in and fucking bangs out a fucking flare, you know what I mean? I mean, especially like, I remember when I met Robert Carlyle, a lot of people often talk about stuff like Trainspotting, or the fact that he was the baddie in Bond. It was stuff like this I enjoyed from back in the day I've seen, but stuff like Ravenous as well. He literally, like, he was Hamish Macbeth and he was in Krakow or whatever, made his name for it, and then, you know what I mean, he's a fucking smart guy, because he sort of picked roles that, you know, he could do. He never wanted to be the fucking all-out action star, but he wanted to be this, you know what I mean, just that kind of, not the Begbie, you know, but just the fucking craziness about it. So now he's fair play, he was great, and Samuel Jackson fucking nails it out of the park. Do you know what I mean? But again, it's produced by Samuel Jackson, so there's been a lot of love here, and it's been like done in an era. I mean, the guy who's in it, Meatloaf is the Ray Fiennes, he was just fucking mint in it as well. But again, it's just some real stylish, and again, so many good people in it from a great era. As I say, gets a lot of hate because it's just been dumped out, but it is available on Blu-ray. But again, a lot of people kick off because no extra features, and it's just been upscaled apparently. So I revisited, didn't feel it was that too bad. It's really funny in bits. Just a wicked blend of American, English and Chinese filmmaking, I think, thrown together. But again, who's who. If you've never seen it, check it out. It's fucking awesome. I need to find Event Horizons for the outtake, so goodbye for now. Here in the outtakes. There we go. That's what's left of Flippin'. It was nicely up there. It was up there until I moved the birthday poster, and since it's been there, it's fell off and smashed. That's solid glass. I don't know how that did. The frame destroyed. But yeah, when I met Sean, he was like, "I'm a fucking Laserdisc." Now back to the tournament though, it's stuff like when you're working on a film, it's not like, "Oh, can you sign this?" You don't do that kind of shit. But like when it's like at conventions or, you know, "Hey you know my cousin who? Yeah, sign this. Take it." But no, I'm going to keep it down there. So at least they have a point there. It's not. So I need one of them like record cases to get that done up. But yeah, if you've never seen it, I was as well. Right, this is the end of the video. Now, if you don't know me by now, and this is one of the first videos you've seen and just discovered it, because I like to review the randomest movies, I want to put this out there. Everyone's born with life. If they take the wrong direction in life, then you can sort of go, hey, but white, black, any other colour in the world, any sizes, anything like that. Life's life. Everyone's got the right to live. I've got no problem with absolutely anybody. I thought about this review today and went, do I still have a golf club? No. Do I have anything that I can make a skirt out of? And I went, film it in the bedroom. Can't be like, can you tell I've got a skirt on? I've got fuck all on. And then I went, but I do have, because at the end of the movie, you know, like this is the end of the video, he like buys this mad castle. He pretty much just, you know, just wants to be Sean Connery in the Avengers, you know, buys this castle, wants to play golf and strip off naked and go for it. And I was like, I've got one of them afro wigs, and I'll wear it for the video. And I went, no. Just, you know, Abraham kicked in and I went, no, don't do that. I was like, yeah, no. So that was deliberately, I was going to do the review naked. And therefore, you know, like, again, I get a lot of grief on my videos when I don't wear a shirt. Oh, do you not own a shirt? I'll be like, yeah, obviously. But you know what I mean. Aye. So yeah, anyway, I'm Steve Mason. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.